Welcome to Mastering Budgeting Techniques, Dr. Sam's Financial Guide. I am Dr. Samuel Adebayo, your guide through this financial journey. We start our journey with the cornerstone of financial management, budgeting. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is budgeting? Well, in simple terms, budgeting is the process of creating a plan to spend your money. It's making sure that your hard-earned cash goes exactly where it needs to go, no more, no less. But why is budgeting important, you might ask? For starters, budgeting allows you to maintain control over your money. It's like having a financial GPS, guiding you towards your financial goals while helping you avoid unnecessary detours. Whether it's saving for a dream vacation, paying off a mortgage, or planning for retirement, a well-structured budget can make it happen. Moreover, budgeting is not just for your personal finances. It's equally important in the business world. It helps businesses allocate resources, evaluate performance, and plan for the future. In essence, budgeting is the backbone of every successful business operation. Now, in this video, we're going to explore several budgeting techniques. Each one is unique, and each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. We're going to cover everything from zero-based budgeting, the 50-30-20 technique, to the envelope budgeting technique, and even strategies for budgeting with an irregular income. We'll delve into the nitty-gritty of each method, explaining how they work and how to implement them in your life or business. But remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to budgeting. Just as each of us has unique financial goals, the best budgeting technique for you will depend on your personal circumstances and objectives. So, whether you're a financial enthusiast or someone just looking to get your finances in order, this guide will help you find the right approach. So buckle in, because this journey is about to get interesting. Stay with us as we delve into the first key budgeting technique, the zero-based budgeting, a technique where every dollar has a job. If you've been searching for a budgeting method that offers you total control over your finances, then this ingenious technique, introduced by our financial guru, Dr. Samuel Adebayo, is the answer. Zero-based budgeting, as the name suggests, is a method where you start from zero every single month. This doesn't mean you're starting with zero money. Rather, you're starting with a blank budget. The idea here is to make income minus expenses equal zero. In simple terms, every dollar you earn is assigned a job, be it for bills, savings, or leisure. That way, every dollar is accounted for, leaving you with a budget that balances out to zero at the end of the month. Dr. Adebayo emphasizes the benefits of this approach. Firstly, it gives you a clear overview of your expenses, allowing you to see where your money is going and how it's working for you. Secondly, it encourages mindful spending by making you consider each expense before it's made. Finally, it can help unearth hidden money by highlighting areas where you might be overspending without realizing it. So, how do you effectively implement zero-based budgeting? Begin by listing all your income for the month. Then, jot down all your expenses, starting with the most essential ones, like rent or mortgage, utilities, and groceries. Once you've accounted for the necessities, allocate the remaining money to other categories, like entertainment, personal care, or savings, until every dollar is assigned. For example, if you're earning $3,000 a month and your essential expenses add up to $2,000, you'll have $1,000 left to distribute. You might put $400 towards savings, $300 for personal care, and the remaining $300 for entertainment. And voila, you've successfully implemented a zero-based budget. With every dollar assigned, you're in control of your finances. Next, a technique for the future thinkers. Now, imagine being in total control of your finances with a clear plan for each dollar you earn. That's the power of zero-based budgeting. The 50-30-20 technique, a blueprint for balancing needs, wants, and savings. So, you're probably wondering, what's this all about? Well, it's a simple yet effective budgeting technique popularized by Dr. Samuel Adebayo that helps you achieve financial equilibrium. Let's break it down. Here's how it works. 50% of your income is designated for needs. These are your essentials, the must-haves. We're talking about things like rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, health insurance, and car payments. If it's something you absolutely can't do without, it falls into this category. Next, we have 30%. This portion of your income is allocated for wants. Now, these aren't necessities, but rather things that enhance your life or bring you joy. Maybe it's a night out with friends, a new gadget, or even that designer bag you've been eyeing. It's important to remember that while these things are enjoyable, they're not essential. And finally, we have the last 20%. This is your savings and debt repayment segment. Whether it's contributing to a retirement fund, building an emergency stash, or paying down debt, this section is all about securing your financial future. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how do I actually put it into practice? Well, the first step is to understand your income. Know what's coming in each month. Then categorize your expenses into needs, wants, and savings. It might take some time and adjustment to get it right, but once you do, you'll have a clear picture of where your money is going. And that's the beauty of the 50-30-20 technique. It's not about cutting out all of your wants or fun, but rather about finding a balance between your needs, your wants, and your future. With this technique, achieving financial balance becomes a breeze. But what if your income varies? Well, stay tuned, as in our next segment, we'll address budgeting with an irregular income. Now, isn't that something worth exploring? Irregular income? No problem. Let's explore the irregular income budgeting. The concept might sound daunting, but it's actually a rather elegant solution to an age-old problem. Dr. Samuel Adebayo, a renowned financial expert, sheds light on the challenges of managing an irregular income. Picture this. 1 month, you're swimming in cash. The next, you're barely scraping by. It's a roller coaster ride, and not the fun kind. But with the irregular income budgeting technique, this ride can be a lot less scary and a lot more manageable. Dr. Adebayo explains that the key to this technique is to first identify your bare bones budget. This is the absolute minimum you need to cover your basic necessities. Think food, shelter, utilities, and essential bills. Once you have this figured out, the next step is to list your other expenses in order of importance. These could range from savings and investments to entertainment and luxury purchases. The idea is to prioritize your spending so that when a lean month rolls around, you know exactly what to cut back on first. Now, here's an example. Let's say in a good month, your income is $5,000. You've determined that your bare bones budget is $2,000. This leaves you with $3,000 to allocate towards your other expenses, starting with the most important. But what happens in a month when you make only $3,000? Well, you cover your bare bones budget first and then distribute the remaining $1,000 based on your prioritized list. Remember, this isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making informed decisions and having a game plan for those lean months. It's about taking control of your finances, no matter how unpredictable your income might be. Irregular income doesn't mean irregular budgeting. Now, onto a technique for the meticulous planners. With the right approach and a clear understanding of your financial priorities, even the most fluctuating income can be effectively managed. So, buckle up and get ready to conquer the financial roller coaster with the irregular income budgeting technique. Envelope budgeting, a technique that takes you back to the basics. If you've ever wished for a tangible, hands-on approach to budgeting, this might just be the method for you. Conceived by Dr. Samuel Adebayo, the envelope budgeting technique is a practical, simple, and effective way to manage your financial resources. Imagine this. You've got several envelopes, each labeled for a specific expense category. We're talking groceries, rent, utilities, entertainment, and so on. At the start of each month, you fill these envelopes with the cash you've allocated for each category. Simple, right? You spend from these envelopes throughout the month, and when an envelope is empty, that's it. You've used up your budget for that category. Now, you might be thinking, what are the advantages of such a rudimentary approach? Well, there are quite a few. Firstly, it forces you to plan your expenses meticulously. No more random splurges or impulse buys. You've got a set amount for each category, and that's your limit. Secondly, it promotes awareness. Every time you open an envelope, you see exactly how much money you have left. This visual reminder can be a powerful deterrent from overspending. Finally, it's flexible. Life happens, and sometimes you have to adjust. Maybe you underestimated your grocery budget or overestimated your entertainment needs. With the envelope budgeting technique, you can shift money around from one envelope to another as needed. Now let's look at how to implement this. Start with your income and then determine your categories. Allocate money to each based on your needs and financial goals. Fill your envelopes and start spending mindfully. Remember, once an envelope is empty, no more spending in that category until the next month. It might take a few months to get the hang of it. That's okay. Adjustments are a part of the process. The key is to be patient and persistent. With envelope budgeting, you've got a tangible grip on your finances. But what if we could automate it? Stay tuned to find out more in our next segment, Automated Budgeting, where technology takes the wheel. Welcome to the world of automated budgeting, a realm where the traditional pen and paper approach is replaced by cutting-edge tech, making budgeting more streamlined and less time-consuming. As proposed by Dr. Samuel Adebayo, automated budgeting involves leveraging technology to manage your finances. It's essentially putting your budget on autopilot, allowing you to focus on other important aspects of your life while your money is being smartly allocated. Automated budgeting comes with a myriad of benefits. It helps you save time and reduces the risk of human errors. It also ensures that you're regularly saving and investing, and not just when you remember to do so. Moreover, it can help you avoid late payments and the subsequent fees, thus protecting your credit score. But how do you set up automated budgeting? It's quite straightforward. You start by setting up direct deposits for your income. Next, you automate your monthly bills, savings, and investments. The goal here is to ensure that each dollar you earn has a designated place to go as soon as it hits your account. To make things even easier, there are numerous budgeting apps and software out there designed to help you with automated budgeting. Some examples include Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Personal Capital. These tools connect to your bank account, track your income and expenses, and help you create and stick to your budget. However, As useful as automated budgeting can be, it's crucial to review your budget periodically. Remember, your financial situation can change, and so should your budget. In conclusion, automated budgeting is like having a personal financial assistant that never sleeps. It's about using technology to make your financial life easier and more efficient. Automated budgeting, your finances on autopilot. Now, let's wrap things up. We've journeyed through various budgeting techniques. Let's recap. We started with the zero-based budgeting technique, a method that gives every dollar a job and leaves no room for uncontrolled spending. This method is great for those wanting to have full control over their finances. Next, we delved into the 50-30-20 budgeting technique. This technique partitions your income into three categories: needs, wants, and savings, or debt repayment. It's ideal for those seeking simplicity and a clear division of their income. Then, we tackled the irregular income budgeting. This technique is tailored for those with fluctuating incomes. It's all about prioritizing your expenses to ensure that your most important bills are paid first. Following that, we explored the envelope budgeting technique. This method encourages you to allocate cash into different envelopes for each category of your budget. It's a fantastic way to visually track your spending and avoid overspending. Lastly, we discussed the automated budgeting technique. This method automates your savings, bills, and investments, making it perfect for those who prefer a hands-off approach and wish to save time. Dr. Samuel Adebayo, our financial guide, has shared valuable insights into these techniques. The key to mastering budgeting lies in understanding your financial situation, identifying your financial goals, and choosing the technique that best suits your lifestyle. Perhaps you're a meticulous planner who would thrive with zero-based budgeting, or maybe you prefer simplicity and would benefit from the 50-30-20 technique. If your income fluctuates, the irregular income budgeting could be your best bet. If you're a visual person, try the envelope budgeting. And if you're someone who likes to set it and forget it, the automated budgeting technique could be your ideal choice. Remember, the best budgeting technique is the one that works for you. Thank you for joining Mastering Budgeting Techniques, Dr. Sam's Financial Guide. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more financial insights. Until next time, keep budgeting. Before we conclude, here's how you can continue this financial journey with us. You've just taken a significant step towards mastering the art of budgeting, guided by the insights of Dr. Samuel Adebayo. But remember, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore, to learn, and to master. So how do you keep up with this journey? It's simple. Make sure you've subscribed to our channel. It's just a click away, but will make a world of difference. With each subscription, we're encouraged to produce more content that helps you navigate the financial waters with ease. But don't just keep this knowledge to yourself. Like and share our videos. You never know who among your friends, family, or colleagues could benefit from these budgeting techniques. In doing so, you're not just helping them, you're also helping us reach more people who need this information. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. This way, you're always in the loop whenever we drop a new video. You wouldn't want to miss out on any of these insightful tips and techniques, would you? While you're at it, be sure to check our other related videos. There's a wealth of knowledge waiting for you, from understanding the complexities of the financial market to simple tips on saving and investing. Finally, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment or a question. Dr. Adebayo and our team are always eager to engage with our viewers. Your feedback helps us create better, more relevant content. This is more than just a channel. It's a community, a platform for learning and growth, and you're an essential part of it. So don't just watch, participate. Join us on this journey to financial freedom. Subscribe now and never miss an update.